Hey, what up, everybody? This morning, TNA is cutting the costs. They are slipping wrestlers out the back door faster than I don't know what. But basically, Sam Shaw, Taylor Hendricks, Christian York all got fired this day. Christian York might be the only guy that you know out of these guys. He was the older dude that was all jacked up, that was living his wrestling dream. And just, he worked his way back up to the roster. He's one of the first guys from Gut Check. By looking at these names, it makes me just wonder why the hell they even have Gut Check. What's the point of them trying to bring in these wrestlers if they're just going to, use them and just let them go? I mean, there's no point in these. The two big names out of this whole list of people that got released, Madison Rayne and Joey Ryan. Madison Rayne had a good long run of being in... I was about to say divas and knockouts wrestling. She was I think she was a multi-time champion. But honestly, when it comes down to it, I honestly just don't think her heart's into wrestling anymore. Her heart's into being a new mother and a new mom, and you can't blame her for that. Some girls go out, they get pregnant, they have their baby, and they push themselves to get back into shape and back out there on the road as fast as they can, mostly because they don't want to lose their spot. Madison Rayne, she just recently went back to writing her blog for TNA Wrestling. But you hadn't heard anything about her getting back into training and getting back into, the ring shape that she needed to be in to get back into wrestling to her spot. So I don't blame TNA for releasing her at all. Joey Ryan was the one guy that came in with the biggest fanfare around him, I guess you can say. They built up the whole angle around Joey Ryan not getting accepted into Gut Check, even though he had the 83%, or maybe it was 86%, the fan vote behind them. The guys that ran Gut Check just said they shouldn't be there. So they ran a whole sort of invasion angle. The only problem was they already had the invasion of aces and eights going on, and at the same time, after Joey Ryan, fucking Matt Morgan showed up, and he started to try his own invasion also. You can't run 3 invasion storylines on one company at one time and have the fans care about it. I don't know if Joey Ryan would have fit with Ace and Eights, and Matt Morgan would have fit with them as well, but have them be all in one. If these guys are all trying to come in and take over TNA Wrestling at the same time, shouldn't they band together? And it was sort of like if you're in the United States and 2 countries are coming at you at war, one's coming at you from one side, one's coming at you from the other side. It doesn't really, you don't really know which way to go. It was dumb. It was stupid. Joey Ryan probably never would have been a real main eventer for TNA, but he could have been some mid-card player, and it's sort of sad that he's on his way out. He's probably gonna be one of the biggest names on the Indies. He'll go back to some PWG shows. I know everybody will love that, and except for that, there's not really much to talk about. But that Gut Check, who knows what the hell that thing's all about anymore. I think, honestly, they should pull the plug on it. They're not going to find any big stars out of there. You can already tell that it's not drawing any ratings, and it's just kind of dumb.